Hi, welcome back to Dawn Digs In. I'm Dawn, and I like to talk about living a happy, healthier life and things I'm doing that you might find interest in or get some value from. Today, we're going to talk about measuring progress in your workout. Now, I know, myself included, I don't always see results on the scale, but I know that things are happening. Your body is healing at a very powerful level, and your body heals from the inside out. Things start getting tighter, you start losing that fat in the visceral area, you start gaining muscle. Things start from the inside and work out. That's why it takes us a while to see results, because it starts inside and we don't always see those things. So this is a good way to measure progress when you are not seeing things on the outside. And it's something that I've done for many years, and it's very simple, and it only takes you a few minutes, and it's something you can do whenever you normally do your weighing and measuring. Now, not more than once a week. I didn't own a scale my whole life until we purchased the gym. Then I had to have a scale to do weighing and measuring for my clients. But I never owned a scale. I was brought up with a pair of pants that fit me with no elastic in them, and my mother used to have me put them on, and that was my measure, and I've just always done that. It was never a number on a scale. It was always, how those pants fitting? They're fine. Okay. It's just how we used to do it. There are many ways to measure it without using a pair of pants, but feel free to do that because there's nothing wrong with that. If you had a pair of pants that always fit you good, and use them as your guide. It's not about a number. It's about where you feel good in your body. So if you need to have a number, hop on the scale and get your number. There you go. If you don't have a tape measure, I want you to get a string or a ribbon. One around your bust, one around your waist, one around your hips. Those are your measurements. You don't need to know the number. That's your measurement. That's going to be your guide. Take your 3 ribbons and hang them up on the wall, put them on a hook, put them in a box, wherever you want to put them that you see them all the time. Nobody else needs to know what they're there for but you. You also want to take some pictures. Now, I know it's a big one. We talk about it all the time. Oh, I should have taken pictures and I didn't. Well, just do it. Put on the same outfit, whether it's a bathing suit, a bra and panties, your workout gear. Take your picture in the same light, in the same outfit every week. Or every month, or however often you want to take the picture. But again, make an album in your phone and just title it Me, or My Journey, or whatever you need to do. Those pictures will really come into play. So take a couple pictures, whether you want to or not, doesn't matter. Take it in front of a mirror. Only you're going to see these pictures, so it doesn't matter. Take some pictures. Now, we've got our pictures, we've got our measurements, we've done our weighing. That's the hard part done. Now, the next are a couple little tests that I like to do to just see, am I progressing? Am I getting stronger? Am I getting better? How is this really going? So the first one I do is a plank. Put your phone on the floor, put your stopwatch on, and get in a plank position. It can be on your elbows, it can be on your hands, whichever works better for you. Put your timer on. How long can you hold that? 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever that number is for you. Jot it down. Now the next one that I want you to do is a push-up. Same thing. It can be on your knees, it can be a regular push-up, but you need to maintain good form. I want you to do a push-up. Can you do 2? Can you do 3? However many you can do, jot it down. They are a really good judge of strength. The third one I want you to do is a sit-up. How many sit-ups can you do? If you can't do a sit-up for some reason, how many crunches can you do? Tell yourself, how many crunches can you do in 30 seconds, in 1 minute? Jot down those numbers. Now, just because we don't see progress on the scale does not mean things are not happening at a cellular level. We need to remember that change happens from the inside out. We don't lose weight from the outside in, right? Things happen from the inside out. We're gaining muscle. We're losing visceral fat. Things are happening this way, not this way. So it's really important that you give yourself the grace that you need to allow this to happen. Don't compare yourself to others in their journey. Everybody's journey is different. And again, it's different at different times in your life, right? Depending on where you are. 30s is different than 40s is different. 50s and 60s are different. It's just different. It's different at every level. And don't expect the same things from yourself all the time because it's just not realistic. Your body is going to change and your levels are going to change up and down, but you want to maintain some level of physical fitness. So this is a good way to judge it. We're going to weigh and measure ourselves. We're going to take a picture. We're going to do our plank. We're going to do a push-up, and we're going to do our sit-up. Write down those numbers, and we're going to put them away. Now, once a month, I want you to redo that test. When you don't think that you are seeing progress, do that test. I bet next month when you do that plank. Instead of 30 seconds, it's a minute. And when you do those push-ups, instead of one, you're doing two, because it only takes one more. If you do one more every month, in a year, you're doing 12 push-ups. There is nothing shabby about doing 12 push-ups, believe me. So it's a really good way to measure progress when progress isn't necessarily just showing itself in front of you. And it just lets you know that you are doing some good for yourself, for your body, for your mental well-being. All of these things work together. It's so important that our mind and our body come together in this journey and that we can measure our progress in lots of different ways. If you are finding that you are doing all of these things and you are not seeing the changes that you expect to be seeing, then you need to look a little deeper, because now it's coming down to diet. Diet is always number one. I know we say it all the time, the 80-20 rule, right? 80% diet, 20%. I have been guilty of this myself. I can eat crappy for a week and then I can eat great for 3 weeks. And I know that's the difference, because I get a sluggishness that comes over me when I'm not eating good. This week I've been eating a lot of cookie dough. So I figure I had a couple of really good weeks during my healing phase where I wasn't eating, and then for some reason, all of a sudden, I just started eating everything in sight. But it's okay, because I can get it back under control and I'm ready. I would think I was really bummed that I couldn't work out, and I felt like a slug. I just did. I felt like I was sitting around all day long and I couldn't get on the treadmill, and you don't want to raise your blood pressure in any way. So I couldn't get on the treadmill. I just wasn't doing anything. I was watching a lot of Netflix and on my phone a lot, and it was just really frustrating that I wasn't doing anything. So obviously when that happens, I turn to food. So I'm bored, so I just kind of started doing the bored eating. But now I'm okay. Now I can move on. I can get back into my workouts. I can get back into my routine, because it's all about routine, right? You need to set those habits and set that routine for yourself, that you get up in the morning and you get it done. You get up and you do your workout and you drink your liter of water. And I'm back into that. That has started. I've done away with the tea and the toast and peanut butter. They're gone. It's now back to my liter of water and my workout, and I know that I'm going to get back on track by the time spring gets here. Well, spring is here. No matter how much weight or how many inches you want to lose, it's the same process. You have to get yourself into the habit of doing these things every single day. It doesn't matter the speed at which we lose the weight or we lose the inches. What matters is the consistency we have in doing the workout and watching our eating. All of these things come together. They all play a part in the overall picture for our overall health and wellness, and you will feel fantastic when you start really getting yourself into the habit of checking your progress and doing it in a simple way, so that you're not beating yourself up because you're really not seeing changes on the scale. You can see changes in other ways. Check your physical fitness. You will be really happy that you did, and you will see results. So until I see you next time, you have some awesome workouts. You are amazing. High five.